Hey guys, what's going on? It's Talk Forest TV here, back again with the reaction show, instant reaction show. Forest drawing 1-1 with Millwall this afternoon. Don't know what from there. There you go. Forest drawing 0-0 with 1-0 with Millwall this afternoon. Alex Martin scoring the goal and going 1-0 down. Alex Martin scoring that goal literally a minute after, which it's quite nice. Show great character for us to come back from 1-0 down to actually come straight back into it and actually get that equaliser. Great composure by Forest to actually great finish from Alex Martin to great composure actually as well for him to actually get on the end of that and actually scored like did. It was his first proper team goal today for Forest, so fair play to him to actually doing it. I thought it was a really resilient defensive performance today from Forest. I mean, especially after the last couple of weeks with that, how we have been defending in terms of how we have been. I thought that it's a lot more better today. I'm going to get my graphics up. So it was a lot more better in terms of defensive resilience. We have got the senior links in the chat, so if you guys want to come and watch, then be my guest. But yeah, a lot more better. It was a lot more in terms of Mubso and Wold. They defended everything today, won everything. I was a bit thinking about Mubso to start with, especially how Millwall would have played, but how we did defend, how we did deal with the long balls, and especially with Smith coming on. He dealt with it really well, and that he done really well in terms of defending it. So I'm not going to complain actually. My missus just walking in as we're talking. I did tell her that we're doing this, but yeah, Forest done really well defensively to actually deal with it. So I'm not gonna complain and actually say that we didn't deal with the long ball today, because we actually dealt with it really well. So it's much better. I thought New South Wales did deal with it a lot more better with it. So it's just watching Saturday later through, but Forest dealt with it a lot more better today. Be a lot more better momentum in terms of going forward, especially for Forest to actually push forward and actually try and get some momentum. I mean, like we always said before, win your own games and get something away from home. Have to do that, then I think it will be great momentum, a great base to actually push on. Paul Webster's a good point down to be fair, onwards and upwards we go. It's a good point away from home, especially at Millwall, especially with how we have been defending just recently to get a clean sheet. And obviously on Tuesday and win and nitty gritty draw today. I think it has been overall a very good couple of days for Forest. So I think onwards and upwards. I think that track what they did after the game against Brentford kind of shown, and drawing it together, practicing, take that up, Millwall 1-1. Yeah, we all take that, especially against this Millwall team. So it's quite better. I mean, how Christian set us up as well, it was a lot more better. I mean, we've seen a lot more things. I think Tad Les caught up with the midfield towards the end of the game, but the HCN style does show in it, but there wasn't even gaps, and actually Forest went for it second half, and it left gaps in that middle for Mill to open up. So that probably the only criticism that, but we did go for it, and actually it looked a lot more finished. Practicing 3 points easy boxing. It'd be a different game. I mean, they lost 4-1 against Bull today, so it'd be Forest just got to be on their game, and that if we don't, then they could turn this over. But Forest need to really, really be on their game against Birmingham now. That was today defensively. I think that quality in that final third for that goal was quality by Forest, and we need to show that a lot more better going forward for the next couple of games. So, bar that, I think it is onwards and upwards in terms of how Forest go about thing, but it's good building base that to go from being where we were last week against Brentford, where we were like we can't even defend, to actually keeping a clean sheet and actually defending really well against a really resilient performance against Millwall with how they do play. So a lot more better. It's a lot more friendly, but you take that any day. That sort of defensive resilience today. I thought Muso probably was man of the match for me today. He dealt with everything at that back line and actually dealt with it a lot more better than Finney. And yeah, fair enough. Ball did a job as well. He organised that back line really well. It just goes to show that sort of quality that we do have now. That I think, yeah, fair enough. Could Muso well be that back line, or will we get too comfortable down to that one of them being making mistakes? But not moaning, but it's better than a lot of it. Practicing January time to win the playoffs 2 days for taking. Forest need to go on that run, and if they go on that run, we win 4 or 5 games on the track. Then yeah, fair enough, we could be out there. I think this is probably sort of very good momentum building that we're not losing, and we're being resilient, and we are getting points away from them. We just got to pick up quite a few home wins now and actually push on with our own form. And if we do, then I do feel like that we can get something out of it. So fair enough, but Forest have got to turn these draws into wins now and taking them losses to draws. And when we do them, I think we're built there. So, and that's it. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.